As we said earlier, today we are engaging a professional vet. We want him to guide us through the best way to do dairy farming. He has always stressed that if you want to make it in dairy farming, make it a business. Be an agripreneur. But first, before, he is hosting us here at the border of Machakos and Kiambu. But we're hosted by a farmer who has done this for quite some time. Let's just get a small experience. How did she start? What motivated her? How is it taking her through? So that as we learn from her experience, we are going to have the vet guide us the right way. So, habari ma'am. Nafurahia naona unafanya ufugaji kweli. Naomba uweze kujitambulisha na utuambie imekuwa vipi mpaka you ended up being in dairy farming and how has it been like?
Okay, I'll speak in English. I'm more comfortable in English. My name is Mary Irongo. A nurse by profession, retired in 2014. Got tired of sitting at home and just eating and going through a TV. And so in 2015, a friend invited me to come and see some plots that were being sold in Goliva, Thika. When I came here, I fell in love with this place and I bought 2 plots, 50 by 100, 50 by 100. I started off with the kienyeji cow, the Masai cow. Actually, I don't even know whether it is Masai or Kikuyu or Mukaba, katikati ya hiyo tatu, and some mbuzi. But then it was so hectic because I was coming from Nairobi. 2015, 2016, the traffic was very heavy in Nairobi. So you'd take 3-4 hours to come here, another 3-4 hours to go back. So you'd come here briefly for an hour or 2. And I went like that for the whole part of 15 and 16. 2017, I decided I wanted to move here. To start with, I didn't know what I was doing in Nairobi. I was retired. There was nothing. Apart from sleeping and eating, I was doing nothing in Nairobi. I'm used to moving. I'm a nurse by profession. I'm more a moving person than a sitting one. So it was on those occasions that I went to Matu looking for some bulls to keep, and with a friend, and I missed the number I wanted. I wanted to buy 4 of them, ranging between 13 and 15,000 each. And as I was going through, I only got 2. And then there was a female cow that was being sold, and I didn't want to buy because I didn't want to keep anything that would call me at night. But then I said, I'm not going home with the money. So I bought it. When we came here, a week later, we had a break of foot and mouth. And those cows almost died. But when they survived after the disease, the cow became so beautiful. Okay. It was so nice. And I said, this is the cow I'll keep as my zero grazing cow.
And that's how the journey of dairy farming began.
And that's how now the journey of zero grazing started.
So sorry to cut you short. So that was 2015. 2017 now. So it has been more than 7 years. What are some of the things, do you ever regret, and what are some of the things that you have learned in dairy farming that maybe when you were starting it was not even an idea in your mind?
It was never an idea. I just wanted something to keep me busy. But from 2017 to today, I can't compare. I started with 1. I now have about 30 cows. And I thank God for that. But in between, there has been a lot of problems. Cows dying, you don't know why they are dying. Shortage of feeds. But all in all, you learn how to cope with it. So within that journey, I have learned to make silage. I've learned to plant other foliar. So up to now, I can't say it has been bad.
So with these 30 cows, are they all born from this farm, or you bought some from outside, the dairy cows now?
Now, from that one even didn't produce a dairy cow, because the vet that gave the AI cheated on me. It was not a agreed cow. But then I bought 2 cows from Mulanga, from my sister. Then a friend also sold to me 3 cows because he was unable to keep them. He was busy, he couldn't feed them. Actually, they had kwashako when I got them. And from there, the journey started.
Okay. So by now, how many liters are you getting maybe overall on a day, and the highest yielding cow you have in this farm at any given time?
We haven't been very good with the output, although it has been my wish that I don't want to have a very heavy producer,
Okay.
because there are also problem with the heavy producer. But we have had cows between 15 to 26, 28.
Okay. That is per day.
And they are all from the farm.
Okay.
Yeah, because they get older, I sell them, others die, and the babies are left. They become mothers and
good.
Fathers.
I believe someone said learning never ends, and I can feel based on your age and how you started after retiring, it means every day we have something to learn. Now there's this aspect. The moment we came into the farm, immediately a cow gave birth. How do you feel the aspect of having a vet that you can call and consult with in your farm, as compared to someone who just stays and does everything in the Kienyeji way?
Yeah, it is very important to have somebody who knows what they are doing, because like this cow that has calved today, it was supposed to have calved 2 weeks ago, and last week I called him, and I said, I have this cow, it has not delivered, and he was also a bit reluctant to do anything. I called also another vet, Joroge, and Joroge told me it is fine. If it is eating, it is fine. But coming from the medical background, I was also thinking, what is going on? You know, as the time goes by, the placenta becomes deficient. So to get a stillbirth, it is very easy if the days go by.
Yeah.
But looking at this one, at the calf, it looks like it was fine. Maybe it was the dating that was not okay.
Maybe it's just like children, where you find one child and more kuenda further with a few days. So, and finally, maybe so that I want to invite the vet to answer some of the things that I have in mind and have been sent by the farmers. So I can see you're using machine milking, and I can see a cooler. Why did you decide to mechanize other than maybe just doing it manual?
First of all, in this field, you have problem with workers. They can decide right now they are not working anymore. They don't even say goodbye when they are going.
Yes.
You just realize you don't have somebody. 2, when you start milking many cows, they don't empty it completely. So I was getting mastitis. In fact, at one time with him, we bought a carton to inject cows on daily basis. He used to come here on daily basis because we had very bad mastitis. So I decided, let me get a machine that can be able to empty the cow quicker and much better. Yeah, because they will come and they tell you they know how to milk, but they don't. They are used to milking a cow which has 4 or 5 liters, and they can only milk 3, 4. By the time they are milking the 5th one, they give up.
Then you'll have the issues. So thank you so much for, number one, hosting us in your farm. We believe us coming, there's something we're going to come with so that we can impact and make the journey much better. And also our vet is going to answer some of the concerns we have so that we understand what are some of the issues he solved here so that another farmer somewhere will do it even much better. So thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
In Kilimo Faida we say ukulima ni faida. So thank you.
Thank you too.
Jambo bwana veterinary.
Salama, labda wewe?
Niko salama. We're happy to see you.
Thank you.
So, ebu ambia farmers, what's your name? What do you do? Who is you?
Okay, I'm Peter Keru Kamau, and I'm a veterinary technologist, a degree veterinary technologist, and I am also a field veterinarian, a consultant, and a product seller.
So I've seen something like Wealthy Farm Solutions.
Yes.
Is it a company or what is it?
Yeah, this is a company, a registered company, and this company basically is involved in the consultancy.
Okay.
It empowers farmers in terms of knowledge, in terms of products that are of quality, and in this case ensuring that dairy farming and other types of farming in the livestock industry are very profitable. We cut on cost and double or even triple your milk production, ensuring that we keep the cost of production as low as possible and as quality as possible.
So we are going to come back to that later.
Okay.
But as I was engaging the farmer here,
Sure.
She told me there's a day pattern of maybe the veterinary chemicals.
Yes.
You are doing some treatment.
Yes.
What were you really solving, and what are some of the main diseases that are affecting dairy farmers?
The story is very funny when you hear it from the farmer, but it is very unfortunate that this happened. It is unfortunate because I was dealing with a case of mastitis, and mastitis can be a very big problem to the farmers because that is one of the diseases. Because when you are talking about dairy farming, we are talking about milk, and milk is manufactured in the mammary glands. The mammary glands, when infected with an infection, either be it bacterial, be it viral, be it there are different types of mastitis. It now affects the milk industry. And now in this case, you might actually lose one teat, you might actually lose the whole under, and you might actually even force to cull the whole cow in order to now keep off the mastitis. And mastitis being a major problem because it affects the mammary glands of that animal. Now, when you have now the animal, be it that it is very healthy, be it that it is very strong, and it doesn't now have the mammary gland is not functioning optimally. Now we are talking of a problem that is affecting where you should cash out from that cow. Now, in this case, I would like to address the issue of mastitis in two ways. There are two things that will lead to mastitis. Basically, it is hygiene and the milking techniques. It is very advisable as you milk your animals, be it you are using machines which are now advised, or be it you are using the workers themselves to milk for you. You make sure that milking is complete. And once you completely milk that animal, you are sure that because the remaining part of the milk that is a little bit in the teat, that is the one that creates a very good multiplying environment for the bacteria, and it actually causes a lot of problems.
Okay.
Now the other issue is the hygiene. Hygiene should be addressed. This is cleanliness. Where the animal is sleeping, where the person entering into the cow sheds, they should actually utilize the foot bath, and actually ensure that cleanliness is on the top notch. Okay? Yeah.
So what are some of maybe you've done the mastitis control very well, or maybe treatment? How severe is it the moment that you have to do treatment? And maybe now you're advising the farmer, number one, on disease control in the farm, some of the main diseases, and how is it costly maybe preventing and curing?
Prevention is always better than cure, and prevention is far much cheaper than cure. Because, for example, we have several diseases. I'll name them. You'll allow me to name them.
Yes.
We have that one that is called mastitis. It's a very dangerous, and that is the number one enemy of the farmer. We have other diseases like and some of them are not diseases, are actually conditions like milk fever. When an animal is hypocalcemic, it doesn't have enough calcium or minerals, and now the animal is laying down there and it is not waking up. You can control that by ensuring that your mineral supplementation, your usage of the mineral supplementation is good and it is balanced, and now you are able to ensure that your mineral supplementation can cover the animal even during that time.
Always this scenario, I heard a farmer say, my cow calved down, then immediately the cow is not eating, the cow is standing there idle, there is no appetite. What is the issue and how is that farmer supposed to solve that problem?
Okay, that cow has a condition by the name, it has a condition by the name post-parturient trauma. Post-parturient trauma is a condition, that is not a disease. It is a condition that actually happens when now the process of giving birth is very long, it is very stressful, and it happens basically to animals which calve very big, have very big calves, and now they have to push that calf, and it leaves that animal with a lot of trauma. So in such a case, a farmer should call a vet immediately, like myself, and in that case that animal the stresses will be taken down, and if possible the parameters will be taken and addressed in accordance to the needs of that animal.
So let me go back to the story we had of this farm. What time did it take to solve that particular problem?
Actually, it is very unfortunate because we lost some of the animals. We had to cull the animals completely because some of the animals were having issues to do with all the 4 teats. They have infections, and the infections in those teats cannot now be treated. We took even some samples to a laboratory, and the results were very, 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 very frustrating.
When first should I deworm a calf?
A calf should be dewormed as early as 2 months. In 2 months' time, the calf rumen is actually able, and liver is actually able to use, and we have it is able to use the dewormer. And we have other dewormers now that are coming with new technology that can actually bypass the liver metabolism. Such dewormers are good because in this case, once you deworm to a calf, you are sure that the results will be seen in the very short time because it does not break further. It is actually taken directly into the system.
And that's awesome. I believe today, my farmers, you are getting better and better. What are some of the experiences that you have had with farmers when you're doing consultation, especially in the area of animal health?
In terms of animal health, I've had several farmers who now like to bypass the route, the normal route or the actual route of animal health. For example, you find that an animal that was supposed, for example, it is having milk fever. They are telling you that you can actually hang your animal instead of giving the deficient minerals in that animal higher. So then we have other issues that I've found a lot of farmers, but in this case farmers are actually improving in terms of how much they know, because they are investing in knowledge, and I encourage farmers to continue investing in knowledge, to continue investing in know-how, and in this case you'll avoid a lot of vet visits.
Maybe I forgot something, and this will be the final. There's the issue of the hardware disease, and there's something I saw you selling called a magnet. So can you enlighten us a bit about that?
So hardware disease is a disease that now in the veterinary world is called reticular pericarditis or peritonitis. In this case, it is where the animal now consumes metallic objects, and the metallic objects now, during the movement of the rumen, it pierces some of the organs, including the heart, the lungs, etc. So we have a rumen magnet that now ensures that all those materials are collected in a safe place, and in this case they will not go on piercing the different organs, which is very crucial. So I would urge every farmer to have their cows magneted, and in this case keeping them off from the reticular pericarditis or the hardware disease.
So thank you so much for taking your time to take us through.
Yes.
the best practices to ensure that we have a healthy herd. You'll find no advice about a healthy herd as we close it up.
As we close up, I would like to notify farmers that a healthy animal is a wealthy animal. In this case, a healthy animal will ensure that you have healthy milk, and when you have healthy milk, it means you'll have healthy incomes. So healthy animal, healthy pockets.
So thank you so much.
Karibu sana.
So that brings us to the end of this section. Remember, we still have sections on animal feeding and nutrition and animal breeding, because these are some of the key pillars to ensure that you are successful in dairy farming. You cannot get this anywhere else other than here at Kilimo Faida TV. That's why you have to keep following us. You have to keep joining our programs, and his number is given on the screen. You can always consult with him anytime for those farmers who are starting very big modern dairy project. You can't invest millions and then employ local or olden practices. That's why you have to consult an expert like Peter. Until next time, I was your host, B. Kimani.